Chapter 6. Your standards are too low. Raise them. You want the truth? Your problem isn't discipline. Your problem is standards. You're not failing because you're weak. You're failing because you're accepting the bare minimum from yourself. And you've been doing it for so long that you started calling it normal. But listen carefully. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your standards. That's the key. Your standards decide everything. Your habits, your effort, your progress, your self-respect. If your standards are low, your life will be low. If your standards are average, your life will be average. And you already know what comes next. Raise your standards. Raise your life. This chapter is not about motivation. It's not about inspiration. It's not even about discipline. It's about the minimum level you allow yourself to operate at. Because discipline only grows when the standard rises, and the standard only rises when you stop excuses. You have a choice every single day to stay where you are or demand more from yourself. Let's break the illusion. You can be disciplined. You simply haven't required it from yourself. You've been negotiating with your weaknesses. You've been letting your comfort zone set the rules. You say, I can't wake up earlier. No, you won't, because your current standard says you don't have to. You say, I can't stick to a diet. No, you won't, because your current standard makes room for cheating, emotional eating, and late-night snacks. You say, I can't stay consistent. No, you won't, because your current standard tolerates inconsistency. It tolerates laziness. It tolerates quitting when it gets hard. Stop confusing inability with low personal requirement. You don't lack capability. You lack the demand, and that's the key, because standards are nothing more than demands you place on yourself, non-negotiable expectations, lines you refuse to cross, bars you refuse to lower. If your standard is comfort, you will live a life built entirely around avoiding discomfort. If your standard is ease, you will sabotage anything that challenges you. If your standard is average, then everything you touch, your work, your health, your relationships will match that average energy. But here's the truth you're finally ready to hear. Raising your standards is the fastest way to change your life. Not a new job, not a new relationship, not a new source of motivation, not a New Year's resolution. A new standard, a higher standard, a non-negotiable standard. You don't fix your life by aiming higher. You fix your life by refusing to sink lower. So how do you raise your standard? You don't jump to the extreme. You increase the demand in small strategic increments, bit by bit, step by step, because standards rise through repetition, not force. Let's break it down. 1. Start with your wake-up time, not because mornings are magical, but because it's the first battle of your day, and your standards live in your first battle. If your current standard is rolling out of bed whenever you feel like it, if your current standard is hitting snooze 3 times, if your current standard is beginning the day in chaos and rush, then your entire day will follow that energy. Set a new standard. Wake up 15 minutes earlier, not 2 hours, not 5 a.m., just 15 minutes. That small push is everything. It's a message to your brain. We operate differently now. We expect more now. We don't negotiate with comfort anymore. Raise your standards. Raise your life. 2. Raise the effort level in one area, not 10, not your whole life at once. Pick one thing. Workout intensity, study hours, project quality, your communication, your presence, your contribution. Take that one area and raise the bar by 10%. Give 10% more effort. Add 10% more time. Focus 10% longer. Most people won't do it, but that's why most people stay the same. That small elevation shifts everything, because a raised standard in one area eventually spreads to every area. Raise your standards. Raise your life. 3. Improve the quality of your work. Stop submitting work you know isn't your best. Stop rushing. Stop cutting corners. Stop saying good enough when you know it's not. You don't need talent. You need higher expectations for yourself. Slow down. Do it right. Do it with pride. Do it with intention. Every time you choose quality over convenience, you are raising your standards quietly, privately, powerfully. And guess what? That quality becomes your identity. You start saying things like, I don't do sloppy work. I don't do half effort. I don't operate below my potential. Your standards shape your self-image, and your self-image shapes your future. Raise your standards. Raise your life. 5. Remove permission from the equation. You don't need anyone to approve your effort. You don't need anyone to validate your ambition. You don't need anyone to understand why you suddenly expect more from yourself. Standards are personal. Standards are private. Standards are yours. You have a choice. Choose to stop waiting for permission. Choose to stop lowering yourself to fit in. Choose to stop playing small to make others comfortable. You don't need their permission. You need your decision. And once you make it, everything changes. Your life follows your standards. Always. Every time. Without exception. Raise your standards for your health, and your energy transforms. Raise your standards for your focus, and your productivity explodes. Raise your standards for your self-respect, and your circle upgrades automatically. Raise your standards for your discipline, and your entire identity evolves. It's not about talent. It's not about luck. It's not about circumstances. It's about discipline. And discipline is built on standards. This is the turning point of your life. Stop accepting the version of you that operates below your potential. Stop expecting big results from low standards. Stop complaining about a life you're enabling. Raise your standards. Raise your life. That's the formula. That's the truth. That's the key. You're not stuck. You're just overdue for an upgrade in what you demand from yourself. And you can start today, right now, right now. Raise your standards. Raise your life. You've raised the bar. Now you're ready for the next level.